Welcome to hell. So good morning. It is Universal Day again today. We are going for the opening of Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, or whatever you call it. And from what we've seen on Twitter, there's already over 1,000 people there. There's queues to get into the car park. Why are we doing this? Our alarms didn't even go off. Mine did go off, but it was like silent for some reason. Thanks for that. And Jody snoozed hers in her sleep. Who knows what we're walking into? I mean, it's very pretty in the morning. It's all fresh. We're not fresh, but it's fresh. I mean, this is already better than we were expecting, to be honest. We're in! We made it! Okay, so we've made it to the queue. It starts here. Are you ready? It begins. So update, it has been half an hour. If dehydration doesn't kill me, this music will. Oh my god, 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 there is movement. Sweet lord, there's movement. Still got about half an hour till that movement gets to us, but there's movement. We are 1 hour in. The shade is disappearing. And the Zeus landing music is driving me to insane. We're crossing into the Lost Continent. We've just been told that our wait is potentially over 4 hours after the park actually opens. So yeah, we're looking at 5. We're looking at 5 hours. So they're sending us into Poseidon's Fury. This is some Horror Nights kind of thing. We are 2 hours into the queue. Disease seems to be spreading. No one's quite sure of the source. There is legend of Tom Felton and the entrance, but we common people know it only as a myth. The sun has arrived. She is unforgiving. It's Warwick Davis, he's going around. Of course we're going through just as Warwick Davis is coming down and saying hello to everyone. Gutted. So we're 9:30, we're now 3 hours in. Resources are very much depleted.
We miss Warwick Davis.
And we miss Warwick Davis. We pray to these now. These are our gods. And here we have a melting Jody.
Oh, you look something darker. You missed the people who were here about 5 minutes before you when the line was here before. They were from England. They came all the way from England to see Harry Potter.
Didn't have time to get the vlog camera, but we're going in. Thank you! Woo! Oh my god, oh my god. It's happening in like 2 hours. It is happening. We're breaking in. Oh my god, it's happening. God. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm gonna cry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
It's amazing.
So I guess it's gonna be a pretty long roller coaster.
No free one.
We are 4 hours, 4.5 hours, 5 hours into waiting. The queue is there, the ride is there, still probably about an hour and a half.
On the home stretch.
No, we're not. 5.5 hours in.
We're almost there.
Well, we think.
Stairs up here on the left, take a left, or somebody direct you out.
Sweet Lord, we're in the aircon.
So much for your patience. Come on in. This will be your first class of today.
Arthur's been doing a bit of tinkering with the bike. Making some improvements, you might say. Let's leave that for your bullet try.
Careful, Hagrid. Your dragonfly is for emergencies only.
We're at hour 7. At this point, I think they're literally just hurtling us out. I don't even think we're in the ride anymore. I mean, it's just caves. I mean, nice caves.
It's getting smaller.
Actually. Oh, I wish that was me. There's hope. So we've decided I'm doing bike, Jody's doing sidecar. You can't see us. Oh no.
Just getting over those students down there are not suffering. Beginning to understand Ron's feeling spiders a bit more. You'll all be fine on the bike,
It is down due to the weather. If I hear the show one more time, I will end it there.
I was just thinking it's worth me mentioning. I'll take a good look at this one, which is clearly not behaving. But not to worry, the rest will get the students safely about theirs. Jiminy!
We are so close to getting on.
Close, we're in the queue for
Close
the
to getting
ride.
on. It's like, it's been 9 hours.
9 hours!
Today's lesson has been postponed for your safety. We apologize for the inconvenience and will keep
We did it! We finally did it! Jody,
We did it! 10
what-
hours and we did it!
10 hours. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I thought like the set pieces and animatronics were gonna be a bit more epic, but like,
It's only a couple.
yeah, they were still good. They were just like sparse.
But I think it's more
But
of a roller coaster. So I
yeah,
think
yeah.
like Gringotts and Twin Journey are more about like how they did it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the fun part. That's
That's-
an amazing roller coaster.
Oh my god, if you can do the bike, because it's like, oh, it's
And
so
you get
good.
to push
A big button.
You get to push a big button.
Yeah. I don't want to spoil it. You get to push. It's so fast. Like, do it. It's amazing. Ah, yes. So still shaking from the ride. Not gonna lie. Probably lack of food. and white water. But we just nipped into Honeydukes because I promised my friend I'd buy them some 30 bucks every flavour beans, and this is my reward for what I just endured. Thank you. So as a celebratory meal, me and Jody have decided to treat ourselves to Hard Rock Cafe. Hard Rock is closed, I don't want to talk about it. Too soon. So, we are now leaving Universal. I'm going to grab a Starbucks and then we're just going to go back to the room and get McDonald's.
I just want my bed. I was falling asleep in the queue, like, no. Like, I was like head on knees.
Yeah.
Slept for like 20 minutes at a time.
You were an inspiration, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, see you at the room. Hello, so it's the next day for us, but seconds view, we just crashed when we got back to the resort yesterday. This was the damage. Yeah, we were broken. We were broken human beings. I think the adrenaline of the ride itself carried us until we got here, and then we were done. So I just thought I'd do a quick summary of final thoughts on Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure. So obviously the queue, 10.5 hours, probably more than I would recommend waiting for it. We heard a lot of hype about the queue, and the queue is really well themed, but I think the hype of the queue was undermined by the length of time we spent in each section. I think if you were walking through the queue you'd be amazed, but sitting in a dark cave tunnel for an hour, I can only compare to some kind of asylum. Otherwise, really well themed. Really good queue, just you don't want to be spending too much time in it. The ride itself, as I sort of touched on yesterday, the animatronics already seem dated. I kind of expected like cutting edge animatronics, big impressive show scenes, and the roller coaster would kind of go into each of them. But the placement of them just seemed a bit random. We will be riding it again Monday, so maybe opinions will change on that. But yeah, I think expectations for animatronics / show scenes were high, and kind of a little bit disappointed by them. But what I was overwhelmed by was the actual ride. Like, I kind of thought it would be a mediocre roller coaster with cool show scenes, but this was like an epic roller coaster with mediocre show scenes. I'd say mediocre. They were still good, yeah. But like, it was just that it was the problem with hype that always happens. But yeah, really good, really fast. I'd recommend the motorbike. Jody had the sidecar. Was it still a lot of fun?
It was, yeah. You still got like the speed, the view, like everything like that. I don't know if it would be worse if you weren't at the front sidecar. Yeah. Because obviously you're lower, so the people in front might block your view. But we were lucky that we got put right at the front. Right at the front. Yeah. So I had like an amazing view. Yeah. There's a bit where you turn on a side near water, and you're like right near the water. That's cool. But if Sam says the bike's amazing, I can't wait to try the bike. I know. If we get on it one day, we're gonna swap and then come to a consensus on which is better. Yeah. And you get the button, which... Yeah, I feel like in the motorbike you'll be able to feel the speed more, because in the sidecar you're obviously lower and like shielded a bit. I can't begin to describe like how fast it felt when you're just on a bike. I mean, yeah. Yeah. It was amazing. Yeah. It's honestly one of the best rides I've ever been on. It's crazy. Definitely. But I do agree about the animatronics. I feel like we were saying a bit earlier, weren't we, that it could be because the ride's so fast that they thought they could cut back on the animatronics, because you don't actually get to see them for that long. Yeah. You kind of like whiz past them. You do slow down, you don't like go past straight away, but... Olive lovely! Yeah. But by the time I realised that there was an animatronic, we'd kind of like, I was like, oh, and we kind of gone past it. Yeah. Or, yeah. Like we got off and I was like, there wasn't any pixies, and Sam goes, oh no, there were. They were like on this bit, and I was like, oh, I didn't see them. Yeah. So, yeah. But no, the roller coaster itself is amazing. Like all the different parts to it. And it did feel long. It did feel like a long roller coaster. Yeah. Not 10 hours long, but it did feel like a long roller coaster. It is supposed to be the longest in Florida, so.
There you go. Yeah. And we actually had our ride breakdown. I won't explain what happens ride-wise, but the devil's snare part for anyone
who's ridden it,
who has ridden it, and you'll understand once you have. Yeah, well, after that we just stopped for like a minute. So I think the storytelling part of it kind of cut off for us. We were having this conversation earlier where we were spending so much time in the queues. We had to block out what we were hearing for the sake of our own sanity. So for us, the story didn't flow because, like, I've watched some of it back and it makes sense, a lot more sense once I've been like, oh yeah, this happened and this happened and this happened. But when there's like 6 hours between each pre-show,
we had no idea what was going on.
We didn't really.
We didn't really. When we got on the ride, we didn't really understand the story. Yeah. Also, I feel like the only other shame of waiting that long for that ride is we were kind of then thrown on the ride. Like, we had been waiting for so long, and then literally the storm went away. They turned the ride on, and we were on the second car.
Go.
So they were like, "Okay, go, you're at the front, go." And then we got on the ride. Sam turned to me and goes, "Oh my God, Jody, we're doing it! Jody, we're on it!"
I was like, "It's actually happening! It's actually happening!"
And then we were kind of on the ride, and I was kind of having to say to myself, "Right, Jody, look, you're on it. You've waited 10 hours for this. Go!" And then afterwards, I was a bit like, what happened? It was just a bit of a blur, but it was still an amazing ride.
It was amazing.
But I can't wait to do it again on Monday, hopefully with like more of an understanding about.
I can't wait for you to experience the bike. It's going to blow your mind.
I'm so excited.
But anyway, we'll wrap this up because we're rambling. But yeah, thanks for watching. You're getting this one a little bit earlier just because people are excited about it, so I thought I'd put it out at the minute. So it's going to be a bit disjointed for vlogs coming later because this is like part 8. Someone just walked past. Part 8 or something of like a long series. But here you go. Here's a bonus one. A bit shorter than the others probably will be. I think that's it. So yeah. Bye.